Hi everybody!
Hi!
Welcome to another episode of FilAmstagram! We have a really special announcement for you today, don't we, Miriam?
So Miriam's gonna say it. I'm gonna be a big sister!
Yay! Yep, Bing's pregnant.
Oh yeah, so we're on week 7 now, and we're expecting to have the baby sometime in May, on May 30th, or as early as May 15th, according to the doctor. So we're pretty excited.
Yeah?
Very excited.
Quite surprised also.
This was not in our plans. Totally surprised.
And unfortunately, the tuk-tuk here wasn't made for 4 of us. As you can see, there's only 2 seats in the back here, and of course my pilot seat up there in the cockpit. It's tuki-tuki, huh?
Yeah.
We don't have any room for baby. Where's the baby gonna go? It's still in Nana's tummy, yeah. But what are we gonna do when the baby's here? We can't put another seat in here.
Yeah, she's sit on my lap.
Yeah. The baby's gonna sit in your lap?
There's no chair here.
There's no chair. So, we have to really discern what we're gonna do with Tuki Tuki because Tuki Tuki needs to fly. But I think it would be a perfect beach shack store right on the ocean there somewhere that we could actually build a surf shack on. We can get this to the ocean where Tuki Tuki was always supposed to be. So if Tuki Tuki gets to the ocean, I think Tuki Tuki will be a very happy camper.
Yeah, for those of you who just tuned in now, Tuki Tuki is what we named our Tuk Tuk, which is our mobile store for selling our customized beach t-shirts.
Subscribe yet! Don't forget to subscribe!
What does it mean to be Ate Miriam?
Big sister.
Big sister, yeah. And how does that feel?
Good.
Good? What do you feel like? Happy? Yeah? What are you gonna do for your little baby brother or sister?
Change diaper and feed the baby some food.
Yeah.
Oh, in the bottle.
Yeah, the
Yes.
bottle.
Yeah, we had to teach you how to burp the baby too, huh?
Good.
Yeah. Are you gonna sing the baby to sleep?
And the bottle lullaby.
The one that Tatay sings to you?
Yeah.
The one that Nana taught him
Yeah.
when he was a baby? Good. Nana would love that. Are you gonna teach the baby how to do peekaboo? Yeah.
Yeah, with a donut.
With a donut?
Yeah.
The donut toy. Okay.
Yeah, the donut toys.
So what was your reaction, Bang, when you first saw your urine test?
Wow, it was definitely not something that I had planned for our future. It took me as a complete surprise, and surprise would probably be an understatement. More like I was petrified because our last pregnancy with Miriam was a crisis.
Yeah.
We almost died several times because it was a very high-risk pregnancy. During the time when I had Miriam, I was 38 years old. And I had high blood pressure, chronic, which means even before I got pregnant, I had it for years. I was anemic, I had a UTI, a kidney infection, amoebiasis during that time. So it's a whole host of symptoms that
Me too.
yeah, so she was born at 29 weeks instead of 40.
Me
So
too. When
she spent a whole lot of time in the incubator, 67 days. And that was financially very, very hard for us. And now I am 42 years old. Yay!
I'm almost 4 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's high risk still, but this time we're feeling more prepared. We have a different doctor now. It's a different pregnancy. There's less of high blood pressure. It's under control right now. I haven't experienced any bad symptoms, except for yesterday when the morning sickness finally started, but not like when I was with Miriam, that I was having all day sickness, not just morning sickness. So pretty good. No UTI, nothing in the lab work or in the blood work that would say that there's a problem. Except there's a few fibroids that not in a position to
I don't want to sit
disrupt the
here.
pregnancy.
I think I also felt a sense of sheer terror, but maybe just for like the first day, or maybe even into the second day, if I'm to be honest. But after the second day, you know, it's just something hits you about just the glory of life, you know. And of course, we believe in providence, and we believe that every person is created for a purpose. So bringing another human being into the world is quite an amazing feat. Being procreators and co-creators with God, you know, it's just a wonderful thing. So whatever providence has in store, you know, whatever this child is destined to do on this earth and beyond is something amazing to us. So that by the third day, it started to outweigh all the fears and all the doubts and worries. So yeah, spectrum of emotions. Welcoming a new baby into the world, especially during this worldwide crisis, you know, where I think it's much more serious than a lot of us want to admit to ourselves right now. You know, this is something that's gonna change our lives forever. There's a new paradigm shift coming, you know, the new technologies that are coming on, the job losses that we're gonna have that are gonna be permanent, having to find new ways of doing things, you know, even education will be new. So it's hard to prepare a future for a child when you don't know what the future is going to be like, because it's certainly not going to be like what we grew up with, you know, what we witnessed during our lifetime. And we witnessed a lot of change, but now technology's starting to get to that point where it's expanding exponentially. It has rushed on beyond us, so to speak. So we have to find ourselves at the forefront of imagining and investigating, you know, what things are going to be like, so we can stay ahead of the game for our children. So I think we're going to start a new series, and we're going to call it
Investigative parenting.
Yes.
Parenting.
And already we're starting to sort of jot down the subject matter that we want to cover, but it has to do with how we're going to make a way for our children coming into the future here, because things are going to change radically. You know, you'll notice within the next year, 2 years, and then 5 years down the road, if you look back to 2019 and when you're in 2025, it's going to be a completely different world, let me tell you.
So think of it this way. It's like everybody in the world has been thrust into a whole new ball game. We all have to play. No one gets to sit on the bench for this one. But no one knows the rules. But we still have to find a way to play the game, or else we're out. So it's for our little children, the ones who will be coming after us. It's our responsibility to be able to equip them with whatever we have within our power to be able to make sure they have the skills to survive this whole new, different, scary world that we find ourselves in.
Are you scared? You don't seem scared, Miriam.
Ow, ow.
Although you don't like robots, we've established that already.
Yeah, he's scared of robots. Not a good thing to start with. It's like AI for her is AI.
But humanity are the most adaptable creatures on the planet. So, of course, we're gonna adapt to this. We're gonna find our way through this. You know, we may even thrive in this. But there's just gonna be that period of, you know, a few years of readjustment.
And just like Miriam, we just have to dive right into it.
Yep. Dive! So we'll keep you posted about our investigative parenting. Things you really need to start paying attention to. It's rapidly evolving, all of this. It's not going to stop for us. It's not going to stop for anybody. It has been set in motion, so we have to get on. We have to get on the roller coaster while it's full speed ahead. And buckle ourselves in.
Yeah, so we also keep you posted about their pregnancy, and you'll get to experience baby number 2 coming.
So Miriam, is it a baby brother or a baby sister?
Mine is baby sister.
It's a baby sister, according to Miriam.
I'm gonna give a dress to it.
I don't doubt it either because Bing has been quite radiant during this pregnancy, as you can see. And if it was a boy, I think the little testosterone would cause ugliness or bloating in weird places. Or,
I'd be uglier if
Ah!
The good thing about having another girl is that it would be economical because we already have the stuff for girls, dresses, shoes, you know. But if we had a boy, it would be great because it would be the one who would carry the Rush family name.
Yes, I'm the last remaining Rush to be able to carry on the name, literally. So
Yeah, he has
I'm the
2
last
sisters.
one standing right now.
He has 2 sisters.
And if we don't
and
have a
they
boy,
boys.
If we
And
don't have
one
a boy,
girl.
that's it for the Rush family. So I'm rooting for a boy.
I'm rooting for a girl.
You're rooting for a girl. Yeah, I know. What about Nana?
I'm rooting for the healthiest baby ever.
That's a good way to approach
Whether it's a girl or a boy, I just leave it up to fate. So we'll keep you posted. We'll see during the next ultrasound whether we can find out if it's a girl or a boy.
So there's our big announcement for you. We hope you enjoyed. We're glad we got the opportunity to share our joyful news with you. And like Bing said, we'll keep you posted. So that'll do it for us. And remember,
Don't forget to subscribe.
Sending love from the Philippines.